against Classy Max Sterling. But up next, our tag team championship match of the evening.
Does that mean we're going to hear if everybody's having a good time?
You said the magic phrase. Oh, but it brought out my favorite and yours. Well, if you look up Oliver MFPW or Wild Child Christian Rocco, you'll see the R&R that they've been having by the poolside after losing the MFPW Tag Team Championships. They're regrouped, they're focused, they're hungry for those titles once again.
Yeah, that was certainly some sort of video by poolside for sure.
And now, here's our favorite song. Of course, an immense amount of history between these two teams. Christian Rocco, once part of World Renowned, before being replaced by Chris Desmond after they gained, Oliver and Christian, the tag team championships. Oh! The tag team titles were stolen from them when World Renowned used John Alba as a distraction for Nick Petit and Chris Desmond to come in. Sneak attack the OllieRock Express, and you see how the Monster Factory faithful are behind this team. Oliver from the WG and Christian Rocco.
You can see very heated emotions here on this one for sure. There's the bell, and immediately Chris Desmond and Christian Rocco, no love lost for one another.
And one of the most zesty, hey, that was my souvenir, Brian. He took his shirt back. Dang it.
I mean, this is World Renowned we're talking about. They don't, the only thing that they give is beatings. They take everything else.
Well, it's certainly been nothing but beatings between Christian Rocco and Chris Desmond. Of course, as I mentioned, Chris Desmond, the former middleweight medallion holder, on that spinning leg lariat. Yeah, that was Christian Rocco's replacement. Leapfrog. Now, how does Chris Desmond fare after having an unsuccessful title defense already this evening?
Well, I mean, you heard John Alba. Everything's fine, he said, screaming at the top of his lungs.
Well, I know one surefire sign that everything is fine within the team is when they repeatedly tell you that it's fine.
Oh, of course. It's just, it's pure logic.
And Oliver absolutely taking it to Nick Petit here. Those arm drags, always a surefire success for Oliver. Now rolling through, drop kick. Shades of his former tag team partner as he goes for the cover, Daniel Alexander. OllieRock Express absolutely winning the hearts and minds. Oh, of so many of the Monster Factory faithful. Oh,
is an understatement.
I am impressed by the extension that Nick Petit gives to his kicks. He really raises his leg as high as possible to bring it down with the maximum effort.
Oh yeah, that added force. I mean, it's physics, even though I was never all that great at physics.
Nor was I, but it's undeniable. Nick Petit is a rising star. That's why John Alba picked the likes of Christian Rocco, Nick Petit, Chris Desmond, Brian Morris. Some of the most talented guys to come out of the world-famous Monster Factory.
Charging in, but sliding out of the way is Christian Rocco, and now here's the tag to Desmond. And right back into the fisticuffs they go.
And now
I think Desmond's hand might have hit the bleacher here. Yeah, the metal bleacher on the outside.
We'll see how that impacts his striking ability. It's Christian Rocco. Oh! And Oliver pulled out by Chris Desmond. And yeah, that wrist looks real hurt.
I mean, I heard the impact. Like, I mean,
I'm saying I think he was paying a little possum there. Going over and slapping hands with Brian Morris. Chris Desmond now squeezing the air out as Oliver is nursed on the outside here. Into those push-ups.
A 2 count as Oliver trying to get the momentum going here while also trying to go back onto the ring apron.
And look how Chris Desmond was willing to throw himself down into the mat to give that extra momentum to Christian Rocco. But there he goes, like holding his face in his hands. I see some frustration mounting.
Well, I believe that they figure, as I'd heard, I believe it was Alba mentioning a little bit earlier in the match, that World Renowned was able to beat OllieRock Express in 32 seconds to win those tag titles.
Think of all the underhanded tactics that went into that, the sneak attack, the distraction and destruction by Alba. But
wait, Rocco all the way up top.
Destruction on his mind. Wow!
What a drop kick. Tag titles on the line. Christian Rocco and Oliver, better known as OllieRock Express. World Renowned. Defending those titles, Chris Desmond and Nick Petit, accompanied on the outside by Brian Morris and John Alba. Now tags on both sides.
Oliver as fiery as his hair. Plucking the leg.
Right into the corner, nowhere for Petit to go.
Eat the foot. Is it enough?
Desmond just barely making the save. Again, sneaking behind Oliver, and Rocco's had enough.
Execution. That microphone in hand, the signature weapon of World Renowned.
And wait, the referee. Well, the referee says no and pulls the. Oh!
There they go!
And that was enough for the outside referee to tell both Brian Morris, the Wonder Boy, as well as John Alba, you're out of here.
How about Chris Desmond? Chris Desmond's lining up the shot. go. Heat seeker, unsuccessful. Small package.
Near side cradle 2 and 3.
They're champions! I just broke my chair.
The official time, 7 minutes, 14 seconds. MFPW Tag Team Champions, the OllieRock Express.
You see Morris Alba back out here now. World renowned 0 for 3 on championship matches at Summer Splashdown.
And they are despondent and possibly dissentious here. Alba telling all 3 of them to get it together. A little bit of tough love here from John Alba.
I don't know about you, when I saw their faces, I felt the temperature of the room change. What will these losses do to the psyche of World Renowned? Will they be stronger than ever, or are the cracks starting to form?
I think it might be the latter here. I think that there may be a little bit of a fraying in the fabric.